Good evening to all our viewers on Speed Gaming 5, and welcome to the Zelda 1 Randomizer Rookie Rumble race here in 2023. A matchup from the Gibdo division for you tonight. Bakudah versus latebit. Moonrose and Phoenix here bringing you this matchup, and joining me in the boat. Game 2 of this doubleheader for us. CD Improv, welcome back into the boot.
Hey, thanks, Moon. I feel like we just left. And you know what? We do have to make sure we thank Violina23 for doing our tracking in the background and keeping us up to date when we're talking about cookies and the runners find stuff.
Indeed. And where are we starting tonight, you think, CD?
Bottom left corner, just because.
Why not?
I mean, it would be entertaining, and it definitely kind of gives your runners a little bit of a challenge, because that's one of those screens that you don't want to have to up an A, and instead we're gonna get a second quest river ladder spot.
Between you and me, that's about as good for us as the southwest corner.
Well, very true, because, you know, you only have one direction you can go, and you are just crossing your fingers that there are not Lionels between you and everything else, because this is one of those screens that when I started playing this game, that kind of a start screen made me learn how to screen scroll, because I would occasionally start there, and there would be Lionels all over the place on the next screen, and you're like, well, how am I supposed to get past this with no sword and no way out? The 8-bit is going to do a good little damage boost to get into the waterfall cave, find a potion shop, and Bakudah is heading up the mountain.
Well, the fact that Dean forgot about the vanilla white sword cave isn't going to hurt him, and 61 rupee arrows. Hey, how about that?
Yeah, that's pretty nice. There was I think a moderately priced key in there as well, as unfortunately Bakudah's going to get sniped before he makes it back down the stairs, but here's the good news. We didn't get very far from there. 8-bit, meanwhile, is going to be the first to make it to the main section of the map. He's going to check vanilla first quest 1, find absolutely nothing, and then head south. We did find a 31 rupee medium.
That's not entirely bad. That's right around just a bit higher than vanilla.
Yeah, most definitely. Bakudah is going to go back and make sure he makes it into this waterfall cave. He's just going to be like, look, I have the health to be able to damage boost through this, and I'm just going to up an A from here anyway, so, you know, we're good.
Thank you, and have a good day.
Yeah, did 8-bit make it into the wood? Oh, did 8-bit make it into the wood sword cave?
I don't think he checked there.
I think he's going for health, or was trying to before there were these nice, lovely people. Okay, with all the arrows standing between him and the cave. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. All right, yeah. Bakudah did a nice screen scroll. He is prioritizing Armos checks and open caves near the grave, but with those boulders, you kind of want to try to make sure you get this corresponding screen scroll. Boulders be good.
Oh goodness, this has been a wild ride already. I see.
I mean, both of our runners are on beep strats almost, so this is fantastic.
Oh, there's one of the door repairs for Bakudah. I believe that's a standard 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as I guess it could be, and of course the Armos that we didn't manage to tap is going to be our item or cave. Looks like it's a cave. It's going to be a money-making game.
And Team Middle says you're broke.
Well, I mean, we only had 11 rupees to begin with, so I wholeheartedly, if you only find a money-making game with, like, the bear... Ooh, secrets. Ooh,
10 rupee hint. Probably would have picked that up, honestly.
Yeah, I think I would too, especially given that our start screen is so far away from here. Though, did we get a chance to see what was on the coast when oh, jeez.
We didn't.
Screen. Goodness. Oh, good job, 8-bit. We're going to make it in, we're going to pay the candid camera person, and then we're going to keep moving.
And Bakudah, meanwhile, finding the other hint shop. At vanilla 1Q6.
Alright, this isn't terrible. Now we just need money, and, you know, that wood sword, or some form of amazing Armos, whatever 8-bit just picked up from underneath that.
My goodness.
Power bracelet, apparently.
Shout out to Violina for actually recognizing it. I didn't even see it with 2 attempts.
Oh yeah, that was way quicker than I could pick up on, so good job. I heard the sound and I was like, well, alright, we found something. Alright, so this is a terrible screen. If you're 8-bit, you're just going, alright, let's not die.
Well, you didn't die, and fortunately, it doesn't give you any. Congratulations, you didn't die. Unfortunately, I've got nothing for you.
Well, I mean, if latebit can make it back down this staircase, which is going to be really problematic, because first you've got Zora shooting straight at you, and then you have that red Octorok who's going to want to spawn directly underneath your ladder, so uppeting probably the best choice so that you don't end up wasting a bunch of time.
Wait, your cat's shooting at Latebit now?
Yeah. I mean, she lives in a sink, she pops her head up, and she gets really cranky if people don't bring her treats.
Sure.
She's just, otherwise she's perfectly happy and sleeps the entire day away. Meanwhile, Bakudah finds a large secret that I believe was 122 rupees. Now, if you're Bakudah, you're really hoping that there's a candle store or a bomb store or something really fantastic over in this quad. Don't go that way. You're not getting back down.
No, you're
I'm
getting
really
back down,
hoping.
but you're getting hit a few times trying to.
Well, yeah. You're gonna actually hope that you can take a Zora Bop, which gives you an iframe boost through. Oh no, he had the perfect Octorok spawn. Because the guy did not go up the ladder, he went to the left. Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is going to get spicy.
All right, he's going to
There's
dodge
the
around
opening.
him. Good job. Meanwhile,
Nicely
latebit does a really nice screen scroll over into the grave. He's going to find 31. See, there's our bombs. Bombs are good. We like those.
75% off? What is this? No,
It's very useful and kind.
yes. Let's see
All
just
right.
how.
Sorry, go ahead, Moon.
Let's see just how kind this seed is.
It's
you know-
not going to be that kind, because hey, look, we found level 4 with absolutely no weapon in a corner of the map that it's going to be rather difficult to get back to.
Well, there could be a ladder on the floor or something in the next room.
I mean, I personally love it when, I mean,
That's
not
not a
this. That is not a ladder. That's not a free red ring. That is no form of weaponry. Latebit is going to find level 1 over at the grave.
My goodness. This was the one check Baku didn't make at the grave.
Well, yeah, but again, if you're still looking for a sword when you finally make it back out of this corner, then that's one of the first places you're going to head to. We also have quite a few caves down in the bottom corner of the map, so it's kind of...
hi,
Patrick, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Indeed.
Get out
And
of the way.
Bakudah finds a Triforce in level 4, and that's our first of the day.
Alright, so Latebit needs that Patra to just kind of chase them a little bit further away from the staircase, or there's always the chance you're really close to the start. Go ahead. Oh, good. Perfect. Run. It's going to be segmented, by the way. Oh, it's
Nope.
not. It's going to be a heart.
You still take that. No question you take that.
Well, I mean, no question you take that because our white sword item tonight, and for the entirety of this tournament, is the white sword, which means that you're going to need anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts in order to be able to pick it up. So swords, not swords, hearts before 10 minutes in the game, this is fantastic. You really, really want to find those because as Latebit found out last night in his match, they both ended up with the white sword as their first sword because the wood sword was halfway across the world.
Seaside check for Bakudah, and well, that's a sword.
We can't pick it up yet.
No.
It's low jacked. It's locked in that cave. We're not going to be able to get it for a while.
What about Monocle Rock? More bombs.
Hey, that's actually really convenient given where we spawn.
Is it ever?
All right. Meanwhile, Latebit does another power bracelet check. I like the fact that he gets the power bracelet as the Armos item, and he's going ahead as Bakudah gets his power bracelet. He's working those checks in naturally because right now we don't have a candle. So unfortunately, when we do get a candle, we're going to have to come back to this section of the world and burn all the things. But if you work in those, oh dear, we don't have bombs on Latebit's side. If you work in those power bracelet checks now, that's it's a few less things that you're gonna have to do. Oh Jeebus. Oh, run. Good job,
Wow,
Latebit, to
nicely
use the
played.
lag. He used the lag to his advantage there. Like, that was really, really good.
Is the sword going to end up in vanilla?
I don't know, that'd be amusing. Either that or the open cave directly to the left of Vanilla 9? That is like one of the worst places you can put it.
That's
Hey,
the
bombs!
Hey, bombs. We take those. We absolutely take those.
And you take 2 of those, and then you immediately put it to good use. 5 rupee bombs, there is no reason to not take those. Bakudah is going to find the secrets, buy the cheapest one. Let's see if he goes back for all of them, knowing that there are 2 more large secrets on the map. latebit's giving me a heart attack.
And meanwhile, Bakudah's 2 secrets, somebody asking for a stapler, and somebody playing the wrong game.
Well, I mean, we're still on beep strats. Like, both sides of the... Both sides... No! Good dodge. Good dodge from Bakudah, because that would have sent him right back to start.
No kidding. And that's on the other side of the map, too. He's still not out of trouble.
Ooh, any roads. All right, please let one of them be relatively close to our start screen and go to the other side of Death Mountain.
Oh, there's
Well,
one.
okay, this isn't terrible.
Yeah. Both of our runners actually is fighting the 80 roads now. Oh!
Oh, that's really good. That's grave access.
Yeah,
and saves you a bomb.
No kidding. And not only that, but it also gives Bakudah access to that one screen here. Oh, hey, look, coast item. Heart container.
Well, again, we like hearts. Hearts keep us alive. And here's the great part. These any roads are going to allow latebit to just pick up his exploration where he was. I think we're about to see a screen scroll walk off the left side of the map and try to get into that cave. Maybe. Oh, I like it. Get the heart. Get the heart. Good use of a bomb from latebit to make sure that they get into the cave to pick up their 17 rupee small secret.
Any money's good, right?
Well, not dying halfway across the world from your spawn point is always great. Especially when there are so many open caves we haven't seen over here. 122 rupee large secret and a heart for Bakudah.
Oh, blue candle.
Well, actually, I do like this. I think this is a really good idea. You find the candle. It's the first one we've seen. Pick it up.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're latebit, you're just hoping that there is another candle store somewhere.
Oh, look, something else.
Yep, I like this. Again, latebit did the same thing yesterday, I do believe. Early purchase of wooden arrows while you've got the money. Before the door repair people, can take it all away. Game. Oh, jeez. Death Armos.
Death Armos. Wow. Death Armos double kill.
Death Armos. Yeah, this is good. All right, a little bit of conversions for our runners. They're not thrilled about it.
Good for us. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know that I'd say good.
Gives us more Zelda action.
Well, there's the whiz robes. We found the whiz robes in a very great jelly looking level 3. Both of our runners are going to just completely skip out of that room. latebit, if he stands, so here's a little bit of a Zelda tip for you. You see those 2 Armoses in the middle of the floor? If you stand in the line that is directly, and I do mean directly in between those 2 Armos statues, they cannot fire at you. So what you want to do is, if you can get there, stand in the direct center of the room, wait for the whiz robes to hopefully line up directly above or below you, make sure you're on half-tile combat, and then bomb them. I mean, it sounds easy, doesn't it? As we're going to get latebit is going to find his free candle.
Exactly in the same spot. But
yeah, the BMOS statues. He's just going to... Did I call him Armos again? I do that all the time.
You did.
It's the jerks in the middle of the floor who shoot at us, and you got to love the fact that the first candle shop we see is actually underneath a burn bush.
Right. You need a candle to get the candle. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I mean, there's a red candle. Ooh, 63 rupee key.
That's almost as cheap as you can get.
Yeah, I tend to do that a lot, guys. There are so many names in this game that sound incredibly familiar, and I wake up stupidly early. So we're going to get another Take Any heart here. A Take Any for Bakudah. He's got up to 4 hearts where latebit is as well. I think latebit was marking the location of the Blue Ring store on his tracker. I actually have not had cookies today. Oh wait, no, I had one for breakfast at work. I figured since nobody told me we were not starting at 6 a.m. and the original song lyrics. Yes. All right, there's a 5th heart for latebit. thanks to that staircase part at a level 1 that gives him a little bit of an advantage should we find the white sword somewhere amongst our travels. But yeah, I figured since I was the only one at work and there were cookies left over from yesterday that I was just gonna have a cookie with my tea while I waited for everybody else to show up.
So not a crit. Now I'm starting to wonder if it. Wait,
Our sword?
southwest corner maybe?
Yeah, we haven't seen southwest corner and we haven't seen the cave directly to the left of Vanilla 9. I mean, it's not really stopping our runners. They're making good use of the fact that we have a candle, and you've got to explore this overworld as Bakudah finds level 2 in the forest.
Late bits.
Oh, hello.
Just a couple rooms away from finding out that it's there himself.
Yeah, we're gonna find 6 first, however. Ugh.
That's a.
Oh, okay. Bakudah, check this other room. See if we're ladder blocked.
Late bit's already found his first item in 6. That book's waiting right outside.
Ooh.
Right outside the lobby, and is this the second item?
Come on, Red Ring. This would be fantastic.
What?
Just kill the bats. You've got a candle. You can do this.
You've killed one bat.
Just get in the staircase. See if it's an item.
Nope.
It's not an item. Up an A. Check a couple of rooms. We know since we've seen the keys in here that this is a level 6 we want to come back to as soon as we have some form of reusable offense because it's going to have the level 1 enemy set.
And level 9 right next door.
And how jazzed are you that we have all of the maps on at least one of our runner sides? Now this is going to be level 2 for late bit. Let's see if we were ladder blocked in here. Ooh.
Oof.
No. All right. So the Chevy room is to the left. So that's not really going to hurt us much. Directly above us is Zelda's room. So I do need to see him go to the right. And level 2 looks like one of those, game, why would you do that? Level 2 looks like one of those lawnmowers that you sit in and they have like the big arms that they use for like the industrial lawn mowing stuff, as Bakudah is also going to pick up the book.
Wow. Chat letting you know how they feel about cookies for breakfast.
Well, I mean, you know, I had to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I was not the happiest of people. And I do like Violina's suggestion if it's also a hair salon chair, though I don't go to many of those.
Oh, goodness, I haven't. Wow.
All right, looks like we are key blocked here in level 2. And late bit wisely deciding, you know, I'm really not going to spend any bombs. I've got a lot of overworld exploration left. Bakudah is going to find his 5th heart. And oddly enough, late bit is headed in the same direction, so he's going to be able to take that up to a 6th heart. If we do end up somehow finding the white sword along this path, then that's really going to give late bit a nice advantage because our sword is either all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, or I'm pretty sure it's going to be the cave next to where Vanilla 9 happens to be.
So basically it's either in the bottom left or the top left.
And man, that's a lot of money for both of our runners. I will be curious to see if both of them... Okay, we got an up A save from Bakudah. I would buy hints, and then I would seriously think about buying a blue ring. Because, I mean, this early in the game, having that much money, you still have a couple of mediums, some pretty nice smalls out there. Buy the hints, see what information you can get, and then go ahead and purchase that ring. Like, there's not really a great reason not to. It looks like Bakudah is going straight there. Alright, blue ring obtained for Bakudah. He can now face tank a couple of things. This is good.
Oh, sword would be awfully nice right now.
Yeah, it'd be helpful to stab things. I mean, that'd be really cool. Looks like late bit is heading... Where are we going? We're going to go back and burn this. Did we see vanilla level 2?
Wasn't that? No, that was last seed.
No, that was a little bit of seed bleed, huh? I've got that too. But alright, late bit is going to go ahead, give us a check of vanilla level 2. Maybe this is where our sword's hiding? Nope, it's a potion shop.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Yeah.
At some point, we're going. Oh, you know where else we both died? Death Armos.
Oh yeah.
We haven't seen Death Armos yet. So a couple of different sword potential locations. Death Armos, bottom left-hand corner of the map in the secret tree, or the open cave next to vanilla level 9. All right,
Wait.
so Bakudah's about to find another bomb shop.
Latebit probably staring at the old man and saying, like, very funny old man. This seed has been a problem for both of our runners so far. We're approaching 20 minutes in and still no sword.
Well, I mean, we do have a decent amount of money. We have all of the maps, a power bracelet, which sadly really didn't give us very much, and Death Mountain access without having to screen scroll, so I guess that's all right. Bakudah's going to use the inroads to check the coast item. Latebit, meanwhile, is don't pick up any money. You're really, really close to having max money. Latebit is going to find the potion shop. I believe he's going to do this bomb wall over here, and then I'm hoping to see an up A save and purchase of some hints as Bakudah finds level 8.
Level 8 at 1Q3.
All right, that's narrowing down where our sword could potentially be at this point. A little curious that Bakudah is going to go ahead and dive into 8. Hey, it's my favorite Fate Block message! Yay, it's like the seed knew. But yeah, there are a lot of boomerangs in here. We don't have a reusable form of weapon, and there's much we could do. Alright, meanwhile, Latebit is going to find level 4. He's going to pirouette the door open.
This level 8 seems fairly merciless as well. This is...
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that we don't have a sword. Like, Bakudah's got that blue ring, which doubles his health and gives him, you know, a little bit more tankiness than we would normally have. I think Latebit has forgotten that this room had something in it. There was something in the top corner. Hey, there's the white sword! So we got a sword finally on one of our runner screens, and it was only 5 hearts today.
It's 5 hearts or less, actually.
True, but, you know, I saw him pick it up at 5, and with that weapon, Bakudah is like, alright, oh, you rotten jerk faces, is going to try to head back into level 8.
Meanwhile, we've got Latebit tying up the Triforce count, 1 Triforce apiece with that pickup in 4.
Alright, so Latebit is going to take a look. He's going to up a save. Bakudah is this level 3. Was over in this area. I'm a little... Oh, keys. Did we need keys for 3?
Well, right now, another thing Bakudah might need is money.
Well, yeah, bombs and a little bit more money would be good. I think he's got a couple of No, he's already burned these. Alright, Latebit is finally going to go... He's going to buy He's already bought arrows. Why are we going up here?
I don't think he's seen this yet.
Okay, because this was an arrow store, and he's already bought arrows. There are 98 rupee keys, but again, you are this close to being able to buy a blue ring with a lot of money still on the board. Go buy your secrets. In this flag set, secrets are mixed, which means if you get an actual hint that it is true, if you get a community joke, well, you can always just up a retry and get your money back.
I believe that's the third final large secret for Bakudah.
Yes, yeah, because yep, he was the first one to find that one, and then there was one on the coast. So he is gonna run out of money here. We're gonna find level 7. I think we've seen this before. I got an arrow purchase from Bakudah.
No, we definitely haven't, CD.
Oh, we didn't? Okay. Oh, yeah, this is okay. He's the first one to go up. I know, Seed Bleed. Seed Bleed is real.
Yep, that is absolutely right. Death Armos having the letter.
All right, that's not a terrible thing. We're going to pick up a key on Latebit's side.
Game was a jerk face, CD.
I mean, the game's always a jerk face, man.
Yes, but at the same time, that means there's only one place left for that sword.
Two screens to the left of latebit, 3 screens to the left of latebit, who finds an early bomb upgrade in level 7 and now has 11 bombs, decides to leave 7 and go, hey, I'd really like a sword. Now, you gotta bounce past these guys and hope there aren't Lionels in between you and this open cave. Not that he knows for sure that the sword is up here.
I'm pretty confident it is.
Oh, look, 5!
Oh, level 5, and that
is a lovely shape. This is some form of snake and the basket that it normally should be in.
True, but late bit. Go to the cave over.
I mean, he's having fun running around burning things with a candle.
I mean, that's all nice and all, but wouldn't you rather have a stick?
For latebit, there are too many options as far as where that wood sword could still actually be. He doesn't know for sure that it's going to be in the cave over to the side. And I do like that it's a mom and a baby snake, or is it 2 ducks or just a snake and a duck? Because I can totally see a duck shape there too. I mean, latebit, meanwhile, is making really good use of all of these early bombs that he's been able to purchase since they're such an affordable price. And that bomb upgrade took him up to plus 11, which is fantastic. Bakudah's going to find a heart and a staircase in 8.
That's going to be their second item in level 6. No, wait. I
First
thought you were in
item.
level 6. Wait.
Nah, we're in 8.
Okay. Caffeine needed.
I have a bottle of water because I actually want to sleep tonight. Latebit, go get your sword, buddy. Yay! We have acquired weapons that are reusable on both sides of the screen. Now, Bakudah does have a bit of an advantage because he's got that blue ring, which is doubling his health, and he has a white sword, which is double the damage of that wood sword. Alright, latebit is going to go ahead doing up a save. And is he going to go into 3? No, he's going to walk right past it. A duck snake. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
Silver's
All
an 8.
Now, see, here's the thing. Level 8, it's been giving up a lot of things really, really quickly. We're very close to the beginning of the dungeon. It hasn't been a terrible enemy set. So all odds are in favor that when latebit gets there, he's going to be able to find those pretty easily. He just has to, make it to that side of the map first.
There's a nice little thing we call a ladder block.
Ooh, well that's interesting. We couldn't get any further up into that right arm?
Maybe?
If there's a transport staircase on the other side of that key door, then that gets us around the ladder block, but, at the moment, the direct path would be through the ladder. Latebit is going to find his white sword and be like, alright, game, I'm upgrading already. So, now, other than the blue ring purchase on Bakudah's side, oh, goodness gracious, don't die. Half-tile combat, remember the half-tile. God, just get in the door. That's all you're gonna do. Alright, so half-tile combat, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, things like Wizrobes and Lionels, when they are standing perpendicular to you, straight up from you, and they're firing at you, their projectile will tend to stay to the left of the block. So if you stand halfway to the right of the block, then their projectile isn't actually going to be able to hit you.
A little money for Bakudah near the southwest corner, and at it, nothing of value.
Yeah, but this 1, 2, 3 really, really, really pleases me. Like that makes my heart very happy. And now he's gonna find a little more money, and it's gonna ruin the perfect number set, but it's okay. Oh, we're gonna get another take any. That's good. Simultaneously.
Indeed. It's a total high five for both of our runners, and they're going to follow in each other's footsteps again.
Yeah, I think latebit hasn't cleared enough of the grave. They might still be looking for their remaining level, which, actually, no, he has found most of the levels, hasn't he?
Bakudah hasn't found level 1, and he's about to.
Yeah, he's getting really, really close. Though, well, now that we have a white sword and a blue ring, one might be a little bit more palatable, though one is notorious for liking to eat as many keys as you can throw at it. One is the Geico Gecko if he was standing up on his hind legs and like walking.
Yeah.
I pretty much could have said anything there and you would have said yep.
Probably. You're right.
Alright, so white sword, blue ring makes this dungeon ever so much more palatable than it was when latebit was in here with no sword and just a bunch of bombs. Okay, Catastrophe. I like that one. This is also very, very true. It could be Trogdor. We've got the Triforce out of level 1 for Bakudah. You picked this up just because you don't want to have to come back.
That would have been a rough room to clear again. But still, that's a 2-to-1 Triforce lead for Bakudah.
Alright. Sorry, go ahead.
Simply saying, and back we go into level 1 to try and find one of those 3 items.
Oh no! Now they're making Trogdor Billy Joel songs!
Oh, goodness. What have we done? Not a headache in this. This could be a double whammy for Bakudah there. That pattern could be hiding an item.
Yes, very true, because that staircase room in particular, and especially in level 1, does like to have a floor drop. It's just one of those that you're like, alright, thanks game. Now, latebit has found enough money that he's up to 214 rupees, so I'll be curious to see if maybe at some point he does think about purchasing a blue ring. And I'm curious as to what he's still looking for, though he found level 8, he's seen level 4, he found 7 and 5 first. And I'm pretty sure he saw 2, 6, and 9 in the forest.
Nothing in the rupee boss, meanwhile, and oh, that's a spicy room.
I mean, you get a blue ring, so you just try to like sword stab your way through it. And when that doesn't work, just walk.
Yeah, like Bakudah did. That was just does the damage boost, and we're out.
All right. Meanwhile, latebit is gonna finish. Maybe he's looking for. I wonder if he's looking for the potions letter. All right. We didn't really find anything of value there. All right. Latebit is now heading back towards the direction of Death Armos. He's gonna screen scroll over. It looks like. So yeah, if with that white sword and bombs, I would almost head back into level 1 and finish clearing it out, because he still needs the Triforce out of there, and he's kind of in that section of the map.
Fortunately, level 1 showing teeth today.
Yeah, it's got some dark nuts in here, which, you know, is not great. There's the potion letter for latebit. Again, that's always something you're really, really happy to see. There's no guarantee you'll find all of your take any's, because if you find all of your dungeon levels before you find all of the take any's, the odds that you will continue digging until you find the take any's are not very good. Latebit is headed in the direction of... Where are we going?
That's a good question.
6, 9, and 2? We're over in the forest. I guess it's kind of better to walk there than it would have been to up and A. Meanwhile, Bakudah is continuing to work his way here through level 1. Now, this is a drop room only in level 1 and only in first quest. In first quest level 1. Now, in second quest, there will be... Oh my gosh. Wow.
Any key in level 1. All right, game.
This is a really good level. Latebit's gonna go ahead, go back into level 2. I can support this. Level 2 is really small. You need the Triforce out of here. You've got a white sword, you've got bombs, and it's got a fairly nice enemy set to begin with. Plus, we were key blocked out of here, or bombs, because we didn't have bombs the first time we were in here. Oh, there's a wand on the floor. Just go get the wand. There you go. Bomb north.
Wand and 2 then.
Yeah, wand on the floor in 2. That's a nice damage upgrade. Not necessarily for this dungeon, because the wand will not do anything to those robes that have got us stuck in a corner. Meanwhile, did Bakudah find the last item in level 1?
He did not. That was a second item.
Alright, so we're still missing a floor drop in 1. But alright. Oh gosh, just bomb the wall. Try to bomb the wall. Oh dear. Get in a pancake. When in doubt, get eaten by a pancake. Bakudah's gonna find the other hints. We're gonna find out that Dodongo has a ladder.
Wait, that means the other item in level 2 is the ladder? Oh my goodness.
That's actually a nice item to have. We don't know that we need it, but it's a quality of life upgrade that, you know, most of the time you want. And I did not see the other hints as I was marking my personal tracker.
Bakudah didn't buy more hints. He saw the hint that ladder was in 2, and now he's beeling it over because he wants that ladder.
Yeah, I can understand that. That is actually a really good hint. That is one of those items that you're like, okay, I usually want this before I go to 9, because even in a presumptive ladderless seed, there can still be rooms that are a lot easier to do if you have a ladder. Latebit, meanwhile, is back in level 6. We haven't, we saw the floor item here of the book, but we haven't seen the staircase yet, and we need the Triforce. Now this is one of those rooms. He's killing the Dark Nuts to go ahead and get the shutter door open. The added bonus is they might drop bombs or health. Plus, it makes it a lot easier to actually make it across the room alive. Bakudah is going to find an orange Wizrobe room, and again, with the blue ring, this isn't terrible. Do exactly that. Stand, well, maybe not when they're sideways of you. Stand directly to the middle of those 2 statues, and they will not be able to shoot fireballs at you. There's the map that we've already got. Now with the any key, I would just walk left. I mean, you're not gonna like what you find in there other than the wand, but wand's great. Wand is amazing. Bomb.
Take a hit. Got it. And
nope. Well, all right. Unfortunately, we died before we got the bomb off, but it's okay. We're really close to start. Alright, unfortunately for Latebit, he's go, kill him, just leave. You already have the floor drop in this level. This is not your Triforce, just run. Use the key door. Good bombing of that orange Dark Nut to get him back off of beep strats, though. Okay, and with the, well, alright, so unfortunately we don't have the ladder, so we can't actually kill those Dark Nuts without beam swords. Alright, Bakudah, oh gosh, get the bomb off. At least the explosion went off. That part's great. Ugh, Wizrobes. I hate Wizrobes.
Don't we all?
I mean, if I have to choose, I'll take a room full of oranges, because at the very least you can predict their pattern a little bit better. Bakudah is going to be like, alright, I'm going to the fairy fountain to make sure I have some health when I make it through that door. Latebit, meanwhile, is going to take the transport staircase. Bakudah is also going to take advantage of the potions letter and the prices and having a bunch of money. He's going to take a potion, which is a really smart idea. We've already seen a couple of levels that have not had the kindest combat. Well, alright, the only way into the Triforce room from this side is to go through that orange Dark Nut room. Latebit, don't go that way. Go straight up. Bomb up. Bomb up. Alright. We're gonna go back. Maybe he's just gonna prioritize the Triforce. I can wholeheartedly understand that too. He's got really good combat skills, so clearing this again should hopefully not be an issue.
Meanwhile, Bakuda back in 2, wanting to continue that hunt for the ladder.
Yeah, he just needed enough health to be able to walk through this room and not die.
There it goes.
All right, and you want those bombs, but you really just need to be able to take a couple of whiz rope shots to the face. And you're hoping that's not... Was there anything on the floor in there? No. Really good use of the bombs from latebit's side. Oh, man.
Wow.
Now, this is one place... Well, latebit's doing an amazing job with the bombs. Oh, gosh. That's our Triforce. Okay, check this room.
Meanwhile, Bakuda with the ladder in 2, hidden by a rupee boss.
Okay, that's not terrible. You just have to get through like 80 gazillion different rooms of whiz ropes to get to it, which is no fun. Latebit is going to get his Triforce here out of level 6. We might come back, but I have a feeling he might end up leaving. I would leave.
Level 6 for only 1 item? Yeah.
I mean, it's a very small 6 comparatively.
But at the same time, why not dig something else like, a level 2?
Well, I mean, he tried digging level 2. He didn't have very much fun. He's also at 213 rupees, so he's getting really close to that blue ring. I know a lot of runners... Ow. Really? Mr. Wizrobe? I know a lot of runners don't like to necessarily... Oh, jeez, thanks, game. They don't like to... buy a blue ring. Some of them don't, but I'm a firm believer of if it keeps you alive a little bit longer, it's definitely worth it.
So now with both items in tow in level 2, Bakuda just wants out.
Unfortunately, the Triforce is in the very last room of the level, and you have to walk back through all of this. Now, Bakuda does have a potion, and I would totally use this. Latebit is going to go back into level 1. This is actually really good for him. It's going to get him the any key. It's going to help with resources a little bit. So this is, this is a really good plan. And that actually might explain why he wasn't using the wand white sword double tap, is because he's got the book, which means that our wands are going to be shooting fire. That can be a little daunting when you're in a room full of not nice things. There's the rupee boss, which is going to get him even closer to that blue ring purchase.
Bakuda trying his luck fighting through this Wizrobe room. So far, I want to say it's been pretty even, but at the same time, that was just a high roll driver to the face there.
I would maybe have that potion on the button. Get the potion ready. We're out of bombs, unfortunately. See if we can't kill the... Oh, he already used the potion. Oh. And yes, to answer a question in chat, Wizrobes can in fact come into the door. It is not nice, and it's actually worse if you have to try to fight them from the top side. Bombs? No! It's worse if you have to fight them from the top door, because they can actually float higher than, they can actually float up higher into that top door.
Did we see level 7?
Yes, Latebit found it. It's up in East Death Mountain at the top of the staircase.
So he's at least a little bit frustrated over the hint that told him that level 7 was on Death Mountain.
Well, I mean, he should be thrilled about the any key. That part's really nice, at least. And I think I know why Bakuda wanted the ladder so much. Our floor item is going to be on the other side of that moat.
Push block for Bakuda. What do we have here? Another item. It's a heart container, number 9 on the day.
Okay, so this isn't actually bad for Latebit. As long as they end up in the natural progression of the seed, as long as they end up getting back into 8, finding those silvers, finding the bow, possibly needing to go into 2 to get the ladder, not having that second item out of level 6 isn't really going to hurt things, though it is a little sad that it was that close to start.
Ooh, bakudah out of bombs. That could be a problem coming home.
Yeah, this room, he's gonna make good use of the wand, as far as the wand and the white sword double tap, but again, you have to make sure you shoot that fire somewhere that isn't directly into your path. And be really careful that while you're turning to shoot the fire, you're not pulling that dark nut directly into yourself and causing pain and damage.
That's another Triforce for bakudah. That's 3 on the day after his pickup in level 6.
Yeah, this is good. This is really good for bakudah. Latebit is about to pick up the Triforce out of level 1.
That's 2 on the day for latebit.
Alright, so if I'm latebit, I would want to go possibly back to level 3, which is really close to our start. Oh, he's got another Triforce.
Yeah, that, I believe that to be level 6.
Somehow that sounds about right. Yeah, he got the Triforce out of 6, yes.
So our runners are completely tied, and there are bracket stage implications in this matchup.
All right. Sorry, go ahead. We're going back into 3. I'm trying to figure out what it looks like.
Latebit has his destiny in his hands in this race. A win, and he clinches a spot in the brackets, sending both bakudah and 2% Chungus into the last chance qualifier next Saturday. Now, if bakudah wins this race, latebit, bakudah, and 2% Chungus are all at 1 and 2, and you know exactly what that means, folks.
Tiebreaker shenanigans! Yay!
Indeed, with the winner getting, it's a 3-way race, with the winner making it into the brackets. The other 2 headed to the last chance qualifier. Woo-hoo! And hello, Bo in 3.
All right, so this is really good for latebit. This is also good for bakudah. You're not going to come into this 3 without finding that bow. 3 is really tiny. The enemy set's really basic. It's just not going to happen that you're walking out of that level without that item. And I like the suggestion from Violina23, our tracker, that level 3 is a horse up on its hind legs.
That definitely works.
Yeah. Alright, bakudah is going to go back into level 8 with the wand, the white sword, the blue ring. This should be a lot easier. He's also got the ladder, which is going to let him across the potential ladder block here in 8. Again, this is only ladder blocked if there's not a transport staircase somewhere we can get to it.
Yeah, no. Pass on that one.
There's still a couple more rooms to the north that we haven't been anywhere near.
This is not a friendly room to have.
Yeah, this is not kind, game.
No, that game. Can you stop being a
jerk face?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the game's like, but it's fun. Get the clock. Go get the clock. No!
No! The clock, not the.
Oh man. Well, no. To be fair, I didn't even see the whiz robe until it was too late.
Me neither.
A lot of times in the emulator programs, you can have trouble seeing the whiz robes phasing in and out just because of the frame rate of the program.
And
great dodging. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the jukes. Nicely played, latebit. Oh, speaking of jukes, bakudah's going to need a few himself.
I mean, you just see, this is one of the cases where you stand at the bottom of the room and you just, or the top of the room, and just start firing wand fire at these guys. The fire is not only going to do additional damage, but it's kind of like crowd control for the Grias. It's going to push them into a corner, and then you can murder them.
And back to start for bakudah, unfortunately.
Alright, it's a really nice fairy. I would not go back into the shoot room. Don't do it. Alright, we're going back into the shoot room. Yeah, good bombs. Good bomb refill, good use of resetting the room to see if maybe those oranges will respawn. The oranges are a lot easier to deal with than the blue Wizrobes.
Fortunately, it looks like we're still dealing with 3 blues.
Yeah. There's 1 orange in the mix, though. It did spawn back in place of one of the blues, I believe. So, ideally, if you can candle boost, this is a great room to candle boost in. Yeah, I would totally think about blue ring. But another thing that's really kind of in your favor is the fact that there's a bubble in the chute with you. Yes, it takes away your sword, but at the same time, if you are taking a bubble bop, the game can't hit you with a Wizrobe. Alright, he's got it down to a single... I think it's a single blue. It might be 2, though. Hold on. Yeah, it's 2. The second one just hadn't phased in. Really amazing room clear here from latebit to make it through the chute room. As long as he stays in level 3, that room will not respawn. Here we have... Ooh.
Transport staircase for bakudah in 8.
Alright, sure. I mean, I would want to clear the, Gliok, and I do think that the only reason that bakudah got into this section of 8 is because of the ladder, so there is a chance that 8 was fully ladder blocked. Spiky, what are you doing? Was there an item on the floor there in 3? Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind. We're good.
We're
There's
still
the
looking
Triforce.
for it, I think, but that's Triforce. That's a 4-3 lead for latebit.
Alright, so that is a potential recorder block from the floor item in 3. I didn't see enough of it to be able to tell, but that Dig Dogger is blocking a shutter door to the north. But alright, if I'm latebit, I'm going to buy a blue ring.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Because it's going to give you the ability to face tank all of the things and just make life a little bit easier. It would also allow you to go back into level 2 and find that item that's hanging out in there. And he's walking past the bomb store, so I have hope that that is where he's going. Unless we're just going back into level 4 right now. Because again, we didn't see a lot of 4. 4 was like, here, have a Triforce, go away.
This was the staircase that led to Patra for bakudah, unfortunately, and completely avoids that. But latebit back in level 4. Have we found that item in here before?
We haven't seen either item in level 4. Neither of our runners spent much time in here after the game went, here, have a Dorito, go away. So again, it's unfortunate that we know the ladder's not in here, and that the ladder is quite possibly needed for level 8 as we see yet another Chevy room.
That being said, Doritos sounds real good right now.
Yeah, snack food. Gotta love snack food. But alright, latebit is still looking for a couple of different things. Red ring would be great.
Is that okay, that's just a key.
Yeah, it's just a regular key hanging out inside of that mummy. And that's a little bit of a ladder block in 4. Kind of, unless we can get around it by going straight up this other column. He's gonna kill some of these guys for the hope of bombs, because, you know, they do occasionally drop bombs. Good combat from latebit, by the way. Alright. These guys' hearts would be great.
Well, we at least get one of them. Oh. Well.
Alright, he's playing it risky, but he does manage to take the manhandle down. Now, as long as we can bomb through this room, and this is not another ladder blocked room, we're going to be okay, as bakudah is going to get his Triforce deep from level 8.
That is an atrocious spot for a game.
Yeah, that was special. And I do believe ladder blocked.
I'm pretty sure you're right there.
Or at least close enough to ladder block. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I would leave 8. You've got the silvers out of there. You found there was a heart in a staircase. Did we see a floor drop?
Doubtful at this point.
Alright, really good room clear here from latebit in level 8. Uh-oh. Oh, this room, the lag can actually help you out. It gives you a little bit more time to position, as latebit is going to get a nice heart drop. Now, granted, those orange dark nuts can still kill you very, very easily, but at least he's not on beep strats. Sadly, we don't have anything to shoot at the bomb drop or the clock. There's a red candle on the floor in 4. Bakudah is going to go explore Death Mountain. Let's see if he goes west or east first. We know that the 2 levels that Bakudah is missing are going to be on the east side, but he has enough bombs to go ahead and do the west side first. Alright, so we're still just looking for a staircase item here in 4, and I have to say, I think the thing that would help latebit the most would be something like the red ring. Because we already have the any key. We know where the ladder is. Some form of defensive upgrade would definitely let latebit hang in there in some of these levels that have been unkind.
Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, both of our runners here tonight have been racing pretty well so far.
Yeah, they're doing great. Oh, we don't have bombs. That's a slight problem. And we do have a key door, and maybe he's like, nah, I technically am in the bomb dropping group, but you wouldn't really know it. There is a potion buy from Bakudah.
When you're that deep into Death Mountain, I'll fully understand that play.
Latebit, you have a bow, and you have arrows. Alright, go ahead and kill the bats. Oh, see if there's a bomb drop in there. Alright, we're out of 4. We're gonna come back later. Please buy a blue ring.
But what about Runner's Wall? It's on complete opposite ends of the spectrum now.
Yeah, this is what really, for latebit, he at some point, and I can understand the hesitancy in going back into level 8 immediately because it's a large level, it's unkind. He will sadly probably get the news that he is in fact ladder blocked from the Triforce and then have to go dig the ladder out of 2. But maybe by then he'll find a few more hearts or something that'll keep him alive a bit longer in level 2.
Level 7 located. I'm pretty sure Lakin had seen that before.
Oh, he had. He knew it was up there. I think what he's doing is to make up. So when you're in races, latebit last night essentially ended up losing the race because while looking for these silver arrows that were not in level 9, he dug the dungeons in order of largest to smallest, which last night was not the correct call because the silver arrows were in one of the smaller dungeons, and when you start with the larger dungeons, even though 8 has 3 potential items, it can take a lot more time, and it really did, and that is essentially what cost him the race yesterday. So you're overcorrecting a little bit, so he's trying to prioritize some of the smaller dungeons that he needs items and Triforces from, because of what happened last night.
This one does have potential. Bakudah needed to skip that bomb upgrade. Needs about 100 more rupees. As what do we have here in 5? A transport.
Yeah, thankfully, well, not thankfully, but because this is a fully segmented level 5, there is going to be a total of 4 transport stairs, because you've got to have the original one that level 5 would have. Oh, that is a great room for that Triforce in 7. Oh. But yeah, you have to have the original one that comes with level 5, and because it's fully segmented, you're going to get an extra staircase that takes you to the segment. Oh, that's perfect! latebit, please tell me you understand the hints, because that just told you where your silver arrows are.
Indeed, and that was deep in 5.
Yeah, that's other side of Timbuktu. Now, Bakudah with the bow, with silvers, with the ladder, he's in Triforce and Go mode. We don't have a recorder. He has a blue ring. We know where 9 is. Like, unless there's a Dig Dogger block in level 9, we have all of our levels. There's not much else that we need. He can pick up all the Triforces and just blitz straight into 9 and hope that Spiky isn't blocking anything.
Spiky making bad decisions.
Oh, I mean, he always does. Oddly
Right?
enough. Oh yeah, sorry, thanks Filena. He's not the one who has the bow. He's gonna have to dig 3. Yeah, 5 o'clock is really stupidly early to wake up.
Yeah.
Really good block clip from latebit to find that there's a blue boomerang in level 5.
Yeah, not exactly the thing that latebit wanted to see there.
I mean, latebit is hoping for, well, I mean, ladder would be great. He doesn't yet know that he is, in fact, ladder blocked, probably in level 8. I didn't get a great look at all of those rooms, but I would almost say that ladder's required. And yeah, that was such a smooth clip. That was beautiful. Alright, this is a potential staircase room. Push the block. Oh wait, never mind, we saw it. We're good. We could still need, did we see both of the transport staircases here in 5?
I think it's still buried in that tiny
Well,
tiny
we have the compass. Yeah, we have the compass. We just have to figure out how to get into the Triforce room. And it looks like latebit is gonna go back and pick up that second bomb upgrade. He now has a max capacity of 14.
So the bomb upgrade today was 119 for 3?
It's not terrible. It's at least better than 2. Alright, there we go. We're gonna bomb. We're gonna hopefully be able to just walk straight up and get the Triforce and be done in level 5.
Key spotted for latebit. Says,
Oh no!
no!
Oh no! Well, here's the answer that we most definitely need the ladder. There is a way to clip into the river that would give him access to that Triforce, but it's not easy to do. To answer a question in chat, yes, latebit has already purchased the first bomb upgrade. Both of them were +3 tonight, so he went from being able to carry 8 bombs to 11, and now he can carry 14. Alright, there's a raft. Sadly, there's a raft on the floor in 5. If I'm latebit, this is going to hopefully send me back in the direction of smallest level. I have an item I can get to remaining 2. Though I would definitely stop in 7 on the way there because we know that the Triforce is really easy to get to. Nope. Looks like we're going to probably head straight to 2. No, we're going back to 7. He's like, I'm here. I might as well. Nice bomb refill.
I mean, if you can put that level away.
Yeah, if he just goes right, oddly enough, the Triforce is only a couple of rooms away from start. It's in a Patra room. He's going to have to get through the Patra and just basically, like, tank it. But it wasn't that difficult to get to. He's making really good use of the bow and the wooden arrows and the wand to take out the grabby hands in the, well, there's the blue banana for Bakudah, who's going to leave it behind. Yeah, he's just going to go right here, and there's going to be a Triforce sitting there. Well, alright. First we're gonna go looking for items. It's okay.
Completely useless map there.
Oh, this could be good. That could be great. If we can't find it, this is gonna force him to go over towards the right. And if there is no transport staircase over here, this should immediately tell him that the ladder is not in level 7. Which will either send him back to 8, or it'll send him back to 2.
I don't know about you, CD, but if I'm in Bakudah's shoes right now, you got silver. You're still looking for the bow, but at the same time, look at which Triforce he's got in the
Okay.
bag.
Well, yeah, he doesn't. He just needs to get to the Triforce here in level 5. He is still gonna have to look for the item. We know that the raft is just on the other side of this key door. This is Kuda's kind of in the driver's seat. Unless there's a Dig Dogger block in 9, then he's in very, very good shape.
I mean, of course, the bow's still in 3, but at the same time,
it's 3.
It's 3, and he still needs a Triforce from it.
Yeah, exactly. It's really easy to get to. Worth noting that I think was the original bomb upgrade room. Even after you clear the bomb upgrade guy, the wall behind him isn't going to actually bomb. This gives him a better access to the... No. I was hoping that would give him better access to the Triforce. But he just kind of got unlucky. He's got to wait for the Patra to expand and float to the other side of the room, and then just grab it. There you go. Good job.
Triforce number 5 for latebit. After this pickup in 7, still trails Bakudah 6 Triforces to 5.
Yeah, it's. I mean, he still didn't get the. Did he get the Triforce out of 2?
No, we just saw.
All right,
he's
got to go back to 2, which could actually work out in his favor. Bakudah is going to go ahead and enter level 3.
Now, here's the problem for latebit. The only advantage he's got left on Bakudah right now is that bow.
And it's not going to last very long. I mean, the bow was not hard to find in 3. You enter 3 looking for the Triforce, the bow comes before the Triforce.
And it's not to say latebit's done something wrong. Again, as was the case with game 1 of our doubleheader, Bakudah's doing like...
Yeah, he's right ordering. It's just he's getting very, very good routing in finding the items that he has in the order that he has. He's also playing very well.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, both of our runners are playing very well, especially for people in a tournament called the Rookie Rumble. It's just unfortunate for latebit that, again, the strategy that didn't work out last night would end up benefiting him today, because the silver arrows are in 8. It's just kind of a little unfortunate.
Oh, wait, he still doesn't have the silvers either.
No, he still has to go into 8 to get the Triforce anyway. He's leaving it to last because, again, you don't want to dig the super big dungeons when you've got a bunch of tiny things out there.
You're right. That is the bow for Bakudah in 3. He's pretty much in go mode, barring an unfortunate Dig Dogger block, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Well, again, the combat in 9 could still be bad enough that it could kind of equalize things out a little bit, as long as latebit. He's headed in the direction of 2. Alright, so this is good for latebit. Smallest dungeon you are missing an item in. You need the Triforce anyway. You're better equipped than you were the first time. We know that the ladder is on the way to the Triforce, I do believe. It's just there's a lot of rooms of whiz ropes between us and there, and thankfully latebit does have a potion. I wouldn't waste time clearing this.
Ooh, Bakudah with the well-timed potion there.
Yeah, I would just walk right through this. Just get through it. Maybe try to pause for a second, cheat those whiz robes down. Maybe. Oh gosh. Run. Get the potion ready. Yikes. Oh, get out the door, bud. Alright, there's a key in that pancake. Unfortunately, we're going to get eaten by the other pancake. We're going to get a really good potion use here from latebit. I think he might have to clear... No, it was Rupee Boss. The ladder's under a Rupee Boss.
And it's in plain sight, too.
Yeah. There is the Triforce for Bakudah. He's got his bow. He just has to go back into level 2, I think, unless he got the Triforce the first time he was in here, but I didn't think he did, because the level 2 room was not kind to him. Let's see where he goes. 2 is directly above level 9. It's not hard to get to.
I believe it was right here, and sure
enough.
enough.
Yeah, see, there we go.
There's that other bundle of wood.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that we have to go back to level 5 to get the Triforce, and that the Triforce is not very close to start. But, you know, there's still a chance that 9 could do 9 things. Latebit is going to, gosh, get back in the door. Use door strats where you can. That Zelda's room being there is like one of the biggest trolls of the entire sea. Just saying. Really amazing combat from Latebit to get his Triforce and be on his way out of level 2. Now, he's got to go back to 5, pick up the Triforce. He's got to go into 8, get the Triforce. This could still end with both of our runners being in level 9.
I can agree with you on that. Bakudah needs to get through the next 5 rooms with 4.5 hearts and a blue potion.
Yeah, and he's only got 4 bombs as well, which is... Oh, yeah. And yeah, I agree with Violina. I don't think I could have done that with what I have, like with what Latebit has right now. So really, again, well done to Latebit on the combat in that room.
Like, I don't know about you, CD, but we've seen a lot of these rookies, and my goodness, there's some.
Oh, get out of the door so I can shoot the arrows, game. Oh no! Oh no!
Where's the potion? Where's the?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna get the potion usage off. That's really good. Latebit is making really fast progress. He's not bothering with any of these rooms. Just going straight for the Triforce. Now that he's got the ladder, he can walk through a couple of them. Alright, 1 left. Just 1. Don't be a jerk. Alright, there is the Triforce out of 2 for Bakudah. He's on his way into level 9.
And Triforce from 5 for Latebit. Only level 8 to go. Now for Bakudah, I'd get a potion before oh wait, no, he doesn't have the money for it.
No, he does, however, have a... Oh, look at this. This is so special. I love this 9. I can pinpoint right now where I would want Ganon to be.
Yeah, so could I, but at the same time... Oh, it's a Goriah set in level 9. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot kinder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's... we take those. Well... The Goriah set also means you need to deal with the sniper squad.
Yeah. Okay. I can support what Latebit is doing. Latebit knows that 8 is down in the bottom corner of the map. 1 is on the way there. The remaining floor item in 1 is on the other side of the ladder block. But it looks like instead we're taking any roads and we're going straight to 8, which I support more because I know silvers are there. But all right, here we go. We're gonna find a transport staircase. But yeah, I am so hoping. Oh yeah, that's true, Valentina. He did see that hint deep in 7, so this is really good. This is good. Get the Triforce, get the silvers, get the heck out of level 8. Though the Triforce in 8 was not easy to get to.
It was in that center right tip there. Third row down from the 8.
And there's a floor heart, but, I mean, there's a staircase heart. We take that anyway. It's gonna keep us alive. Alright, Bakudah, meanwhile, is in level 9. He's trying to find, like, an actual path down here to get into that section of, about 6 rooms to his right. It's not really cooperating.
Yeah, there's our second transport stair.
Yeah, and if you're Bakudah and you come across a red ring here in level 9, you pick that up.
You pick that?
Well, if it's pre-Ganon fight.
Oh, of course.
Especially since he wasn't able to buy a potion.
And even sometimes post-Ganon fight, you just want to make sure you can blitz, I guess.
Alright, so for Latebit, is this the room that the silver arrows were in?
It's entirely possible.
It is.
Sure enough, there they are. And look out! Possible dig dogger block.
Uh-oh.
Silvers for Latebit. Level 8. You're right, CD. This could really go down your way.
I mean, it probably won't, but there's a small chance. Alright, so for Latebit, for late bit, he's got to get up into the top half of that like wiggly arm bit in 8, but I think he's gonna have to take a transport staircase to get there, but I don't know that we saw such good clips.
Really, game? Oh, a map and it's a single room.
Oh,
Game, come
beautiful.
on now.
Beautiful. All right, just keep going north. You don't have to care about, I mean, you're gonna clear it because you think it's a Triforce, but. And there is a chance that this would be a Triforce in level 8. It's not, but you clear it anyway. There's the Dig Dogger again. Can we get to the north of him from here?
I don't know, but here comes another problem for Bakudah. He's down to 1 bomb with that one, but oh, that's a
Okay,
big
that
bomb
did open.
wall.
Yeah, that was good.
Now, what's this?
I was hoping there'd be like, no, it's a whole bunch of nothing.
Last bomb says
that is a Dig
no.
Dogger. That's a Dig Dogger block segment in 9.
Oh my goodness.
And yes, sorry guys, that was in fact a great Gleeok fight from late bit, taking out the Gleeok one. I think he had 3 hearts, green tunic at the time.
Oh. Takes some guts to pull those types of fights off, seriously.
It really does. And again, the combat from late bit has been absolutely fantastic. All right, that's all he needs. He's like, okay, I got the compass, I'm going. Looks like Bakudah he's up to enough money for a potion. I'm wondering if he's going to go to a potion shop there.
No, he needs bombs, and he needs bombs badly.
Oh, bomb shops are to the north at Monocle Rock. All right, late bit is going to go ahead, take the transport staircase, which gets him closer to the Triforce. Oh, no, actually it doesn't. That was such a trolley staircase. All right. Oh,
all right, Vanilla Star did have some bombs.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know if that was closer or like equidistant from 9. Alright, meanwhile, late bit's like, okay, I don't want to try to fight this guy if I don't have to. Unfortunately, the game is not going to give him a choice, so I would just up an A at this point, and then walk it again. Okay, I like the shortcut bomb, straight through the start screen. He's gonna go try these bomb walls. Oh, I think he can ladder clip.
Bakudah's headed for the fairy fountain before another swing at 9, I believe.
Oh, it bombs! It bombed!
Oh, goodness.
Oh gosh, get the heck out of the way, the Patra.
Oh, okay, we're back in 9 for Bakudah. Up and A continues. No potion, though.
Yep, because he used it. Alright, so late bit, as long as there is a door here, this is an easy enemy for him to clear. We are about to have both of our runners into level 9.
Bakudah has about a 5-minute exploration advantage, however, as well as blue ring. And that is... Go ahead, CB.
I was gonna say, it's a Triforce out of 8 for late bit. I would up A, go back to your start screen, maybe visit the fairy fountain, because you don't have a recorder, so you don't have an easy way to get there. Though isn't any road a couple of screens away from 9, but at this point, yeah, up A save the potion. I like that.
Bomb wall east and hint. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
One bonk hint. Another one? Nope.
Just a Dig Dogger with a key.
Dig Dogger?
Not Dig Dogger. Again, 5 a.m. Really early. That's Manhandla. Manhandla. Oh, yeah. I'm still thinking about.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hi, Ganon.
Ganon masked by Manhandla. We've got a Ganon sighting on Bakudah's side at 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 58 seconds.
Oh, no potion. And he's at 1.5 hearts. You gotta get this stun lock. You don't have a choice. Oh, late bit. Meanwhile, this is the fairy fountain. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do not hug Ganon. He's like that weird uncle at the family parties.
Uncle Ganon? I don't know.
Uncle Creepy Ganon.
Oh, crew
Meanwhile,
gentle gear.
Late Bit's on his way into level 9. Bakuda's gonna have to visit the fairy fountain or find a potion shop.
Nope. Nope. Mental image. Nope.
Yeah, I would have not been happy myself. He's so close.
He's
Oh
3
man.
rupees out. Maybe there's a fiver in here somewhere.
Now it is again worth pointing out that Late Bit doesn't have a ring. If he can get the if he can get the stun lock on Ganon, then he's gonna be fine. But yeah, this is good. Shush, shush. 5 a.m. There's a cat attacking me underneath the desk, and we already did a race earlier today, so words are difficult. All right, we're still 1 rupee away. Oh, game.
Come on, Bakuda. This might do it, right?
We hope so.
No.
Maybe, or at least give us
No.
bombs. Bombs are a nice thing.
Bombs are. Well, maybe the game's merciful and is saying, "Hey, Zelda's behind that dig dog, and the door's gonna slam up wide open when you kill Ganon."
No, I think I want Zelda to be in the room underneath the L, so that you have to kill the dig dogger to get into.
Oh, there it is. There's. However, Bakuda, you might be forgetting something, buddy. You still need a rupee after.
All right, here we go. It's okay. I mean, there's still a really good chance he's gonna find a rupee on his way in to find Ganon. It's okay.
If he doesn't find a rupee before Ganon, he is. Has that ever happened to you?
Yes, it's happened to a lot of us. It's happened to
yes.
people in an actual tournament race before.
Oh,
it is
dear.
like one of the most disheartening things ever.
I cannot even imagine.
I mean, it's even worse as he kills the spider on the overworld to try to get that rupee. It's even worse. We've had runners who have accidentally left the bow or silvers hanging out on the coast because you just assume you got it when you picked up the ladder. So it doesn't like sink in until you're in 9 and you're like, oh no, I forgot something that you don't actually have your required items.
I've definitely been there in a tournament myself.
All right. Meanwhile, Late Bit is kind of over in the area that he needs. -ish.
Where is that rupee?
I don't know, but we need to find it fast.
Where the is that rupee?
Well, we're gonna have to clear a couple of rooms before we get there. I mean, these guys might drop us something.
Please?
Maybe? Yeah, Late Bit is definitely getting a lot of rupees.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
All right,
there's the shiny
one.
he needs.
All right, more bombs for Late Bit. He's gonna bomb south, and we're getting close, guys.
We are getting close to a nail biter of a finish.
And again, if Zelda is somehow behind that dig dogger,
it could be behind that dig dogger. It could also be behind Ganon. There's another shutter door. Here we go, round 2. Please don't miss that arrow, Bakuda.
I mean, that would be unfortunate. We gotta get the stun lock on him. We still, oh dear, we're already down to 4 hearts.
Don't hug him.
Ganon's not cooperating. He does have a blue potion that he can use if he needs it. He almost got.
He's up to 4. Where's 5? Nope. No. 6. 2. Oh.
There's the potion. This is good.
Little preemptive, but I can understand it.
All right, and it
7, and there's the final shot.
All right,
don't miss it.
Oh yeah, don't miss.
There we go. Triforce of power. We got bacon.
All right, Late Bit meanwhile is exploring this top section of level 9.
Now,
he's going back to the
question,
transport staircase. It's not Zelda.
Nope. Now, is she in that center right fork? That's question 1.
Still haven't seen the little wiggly arm bit.
No, not here. But does this? Wait, what are you doing, Bakuda? What the? Race nerves.
He's gonna. It's okay. We've all done that before too.
Yeah, definitely. Heart container.
Heart.
After you've been getting. Nah.
Yeah, no, we leave that there. Sadly, I don't think North was. What was North? It didn't bomb, did it?
He didn't check that. He checked East.
Uh-oh. Alright, so Latebit is gonna get the same news that Bakuda did in this room, that this is absolutely nothing.
Oh no!
Oh, crud.
This could be this could be an up A force for Bakuda. This doesn't bomb. This doesn't bomb.
Yeah, but I'd go back and bomb north out of that other room that had the item in it, but it's okay.
Then there's that I can't even say that word.
Alright, meanwhile, Latebit is down to a single bomb.
That jerk face dig dogger.
I mean, I would go back and check it. To be perfectly honest, I would go back and check that room. Alright, here we go. Latebit is continuing to try to find the path to Ganon. He's holding on to his single solitary bomb, hoping for some bomb droppers.
Meanwhile, Bakuda trying to find their way to Zelda with Triforce of Power in hand.
Oh,
that is the door!
Yay! Well, that's not the Dig Dogger door, though. But
no,
alright, guys,
isn't, but...
let's get some GGs in chat for Bakuda, finishing with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 43 seconds.
And get ready for some more Zelda 1 randomizer action, because that brings Bakuda and Latebit's records to 1 and 2, along with 2% Chungus at 1 and 2. We've got a 3-way tiebreaker in this division.
Yay! Another one! Alright, meanwhile, guys, Latebit is still just trying to find... He has to bomb south, I think, from near the start, from that original staircase. Welcome and GG's to Bakuda.
Hello!
Hello, Bakuda. Congratulations on keeping your potential for an automatic qualifying into the brackets alive with that win.
Ooh. Well, if I could sum up the very end of that seed, it would be, can I have a rupee? Can I have a rupee? Can I please?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Moonrisen was like, Bakuda, you need another rupee. Bakuda, you need another rupee. And we're just going, it's got to be here somewhere. It'll be okay.
Oh, I was well aware.
It's all right. We've had... Oh, there's the staircase. All right, so this is the one that's going to take Latebit over towards the other one, I think, that he needs to find Ganon, maybe? Or does he just need to go to the right?
Yeah, that is the correct staircase. And then he needs to bomb right from here.
Yeah. Which I think he knows. Whoop. Hi, cat.
Well, that was a close race if he's right here.
Well, all right. So I don't know if you saw Latebit's race last night.
I did.
What kind of played a little bit of a factor is that he was prioritizing the smaller levels tonight. Which unfortunately meant that ladder stayed in level 2, and the ladder was in fact required to get the Triforce in 5, and I think get to the Triforce in 8, possibly. As Latebit is gonna find Ganon.
Yeah, that ladder was hard required in 8.
Or it would have been closer. I don't know that it would have changed the outcome of the race, but it definitely would have been a lot closer. And this is still pretty darn close.
Oh yeah, it's super, super close.
So yeah, this is... Oh dear. Well, we got a green tunic Ganon fight. Which unfortunately didn't go very well because, again, Ganon is the creepy uncle at the picnics that you just really don't want to hug, but you have to do it anyway. Alright, so Latebit is... he's got 147 rupees. I have a feeling he's gonna save. He's maybe gonna go get a potion. But yeah, how about... So, I think the first thing that really, really kind of went in your favor, you were the first of our runners to have a sword, because you found that white sword with enough hearts to be able to pick it up. Almost at the same time, Latebit was a little bit behind. He found the wood sword all the way up in the open cave next to Vanilla 9.
I thought that's where it was. I gave it a little wave as I came out of, what was that, level 6?
5.
I want to say 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Latebit found it, and it was just kind of okay. And then he immediately goes to finish checking the overworld for things, and like within a minute he upgraded into the white sword. So that was definitely rather interesting. And then another thing that swung into your favor was you got the hint about the ladder being in 2. And then you
I
immediately
booked it to
beelined,
2.
yeah. Yeah, though how about that enemy set in level 2 waiting for you?
I was feeling really good until we killed each other in that last room, and that shook me.
Oh, that was a terrible Triforce room.
And then eventually you saw I just had to be like, you know what? It's by 9, I'm coming back.
Yeah, that was just like, okay, it's right there. I'm leaving now. Like, there might be, there might be other shiny things that'll help with this room. But no, that was a really good choice. Like, you gave it a couple of tries, and then you were like, all right, I'm leaving.
Well, and what I really hated about Dungeon 2 was that Triforce room with the blue Wizrobes, because there's no way around them.
Well, I mean, you can do what you did for the most part and stand in the door and you can bomb them. I have to say, if you get a chance and you watch this back, latebit's combat, when he finally made it into that Triforce room, was so good. He whittled them down from the door and then he was just like, all right, I'm going in now. And he just dives right in, and the next thing I know, he's got the Triforce. So this is yeah. I mean, Rookie Rumble, really? Are we sure?
Let me clarify. When I say Triforce room, I meant vanilla Triforce room.
Oh,
on the
yes,
way.
The one that you have to walk through no matter what? Yeah.
Yes.
That was gross.
No, the Wizrobes in the grid room, yeah, it's really annoying. It limits your movement. But, yeah, I feel like I was really happy with my combat the first time through, and then it just rattled me.
All right, Ganon, round
Here we go.
2. We have a full red potion on latebit's side. He's gonna try to take get the stun lock.
Oh yes.
Oh gosh. He's got the potion ready. It's okay.
Oh,
He's gonna go ahead and use it. He really does need to get the stun lock. I like the fact that he knows that Ganon is not spawning where Ganon should be, and he was trying to get a slightly different position on him. Because again, Ganon in water rooms, it's just always a toss-up. He's getting a lot of good hits.
This reminds me of his strategy from yesterday. Unfortunately, it's not working out the same way.
Well, the other smart thing that latebit did was he went ahead and saved. I think he saved before he bought the potion, so he can up A and retry if he has to, and get that potion usage back. But yeah, so anyway, and then you're in 8, and the game's like, here, have silver arrows. Merry Christmas. So really, the only thing you needed to find was the bow, and that was on the way to the Triforce in a very small level.
Yeah. I was hoping that I could just keep that free Triforce and free Triforce, and when I saw silvers, it was enough for me to kind of shake it off and be like, okay, let's go. And then the bow, I was in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it was, and again, it could have been a much closer race. And again, it's hard to shake those kinds of races, because when you end up losing a race because of a choice that you made in dig order, it's really hard not to let that change what you do in the next race. It's so hard. Or this would have been even closer.
Well, I feel like this may have been different given that level 2. I think this would have been a little different if I hadn't have gotten blue ring money so early in the seed.
Well, oddly enough, latebit may have been the first person to blue ring money, but he didn't end up purchasing one. He got both bomb upgrades. He bought wood arrows really, really early, which did help out in levels where there were bunnies and things that we couldn't kill in rooms, with bubbles and all that.
Right.
But he didn't pull the trigger. He didn't pull the trigger on that, and he also didn't check the hints. Because, the hint to the ladder being in level 2 made you more prone to digging level 2. And yes, that blue ring buy was very smart. You had the money so early on. I think the only thing I would have changed is you also knew the location of at least one full cave of hints at that point. I would have save scummed the hints and maybe gotten a little bit more information on the seed, and then, retry, get your money back, then buy the ring. But that's, minute detail. And personal preference.
Save scumming the hints would have been nice. they were just so far away from the start.
Everything was. Because
Oh,
you guys got one of those
that is
start
what
screens.
I hate starting up in the North River.
Alright, guys, get in round 3.
All right, late, but you got this.
Alright, come on, Ganon. Be good. But Ganon really wants to go into that wall. Like, I'm halfway in the wall, I'm off center, I'm just gonna be a jerk face.
Ganon.
Get the point!
Oh. Yes.
Ganon wants to be a wall master. Don't dash his dreams.
I mean, that's probably the only thing creepier than your uncle at a picnic. But alright, Latebit's gonna go ahead and save. He didn't use any of the potion. He still has 78 rupees.
You can get another red one and still have a shot.
No, I mean, I don't think he even got a chance to use it, is what I'm saying. I think he still has one in his inventory, doesn't he?
No, he used both of his
Oh, okay.
both of his charges in a previous attempt.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, here's another good hint. If you do end up in a situation like this in level 9 where you have to try Green Tunic Ganon, and you have the money to buy just one potion, seriously think about buying the potion, saving, and then going into level 9. Because if you do, unfortunately, run into a situation like this where Ganon isn't cooperating and you do end up dying, then you can just retry. You get your potion back. You're not really, you don't have to try to worry about farming money, and it makes the trip back into 9 a little bit kinder.
Yeah, I had considered saving after I bought that potion, but I felt so down to the wire. I was like, no, let's just do it. And again, nasty starter screen.
Yeah. I mean, it's so far in the middle of absolute nowhere, and I think the saving grace though is the only way that start screens could have been worse is if the screen between you guys and the rest of the map had been filled with a shooting squad of blue Lionels.
Oh.
Because that is the entire reason I learned how to screen scroll in the first place. Is because if you get that, it's like, you just want to throw things at the game. If you can't screen scroll, it is nearly impossible to get back off of that screen.
You know what screen in 9 chilled me to the bone when I entered?
The Dick Dogger blocking the shutter door at the top?
Yes.
I was totally rooting for that to be the passageway to go to Zelda's room. Like, 100%.
Of course you were, and if I were you, I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah. I was like, alright, I want us to have to go find a recorder.
Do we know where the recorder was?
No. We have, floor item in 8. I believe 2 items in 7. And 1 item that is ladder blocked in level 1.
Yeah, I remember that ladder block in 1.
Yeah, because that was the first. I was like, wait, why are we going to get a ladder? And then when I finally saw Latebit go back in there, I was like, oh, that's exactly why we're going to go find that ladder. It's because we need it.
I don't imagine Latebit dug 4, did he?
I know he found a red candle, and then I don't think we ever actually saw the other item in 4,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. And we were a little bit preemptive there. Latebit has gone ahead and forfeit in the race room, but you won't see that until I think he's about to die to Ganon again. He is going to cool off for a second and then hopefully join us here for some words.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, this is Ganon round 3, and Ganon is just being, a jerk.
Yeah.
I believe that was actually round 5. Not
Again,
4.
5 o'clock in the morning, second race.
And I mean, Green Tunic, 8 Hearts, Water Room,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a lot going against Latebit right there.
Yeah, and Ganon, that spawn was just weird. Because he's like starting in the top upper corner of the room, and you're just going, what the heck, Ganon?
Yeah, I never could find the stun lock with that Ganon. But I'm not good with water Ganons anyway.
I mean, at least it wasn't the full-on useless moat room. Because that's the one you're just like, really? Why are you doing
That
this
one.
to me, game? Because even in the Chevy room, you can stand in that bottom corner. You can at least get to the spot that is the 2 blocks up from the left corner. You know,
Right.
that sweet spot essentially where
Mhm.
you're still learning. But yeah, Ganon was just not being kind. He was like, I want to be in the wall. This is gonna be fine.
So next up, Bakuda, with the result of that race, you, 2% Chunkus, and latebit are going to be in a 3-way tiebreaker where the winner gets an automatic berth into the bracket round.
Hey, I'm all for that. Give me the drama.
How you feeling about that, though?
I'm feeling really good about it. My first 2 races of the Rumble were filled with bad decisions and flubs on my end. This is the first race where I actually, other than what happened in 2, I felt really in control and I felt like I was making good decisions and knew what I was doing. So going into a tiebreaker race, I feel really good about it.
Welcome and GG's to latebit. So we have a lot of very choice words that we cannot in fact say on SpeedGaming aimed at Ganon right now. Because he was just that spawn. I don't know what to say about that one. That was just that was painful.
Yeah, I don't think the words that I have for him right now would fly anywhere, honestly.
I mean, we could go wander into a professional kitchen where those words are remarkably commonplace and use them there.
Yeah, it may be time for a career change.
Or a military base, or a sailor ship, or a couple of different places. Though I know this doesn't sound great now, but you had some seriously amazing combat, like that entire seed. The Triforce room in level 3, that was awesome. That was so well done. So it's just kind of a shame that it kind of came down to, again, in this time the game kind of screwed you in that it was the only situation where digging in reverse order would have really worked out because the silvers were a couple of rooms into level 8.
Yeah, I found the hint for that and then just kind of stuck it in the back of my mind and cleared my way up to that, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, you did end up needing the ladder, so that part was helpful. So what really kind of set the race in motion, Bakuda was able to find the white sword with enough hearts to pick it up as his first sword. And then he also had bought, there was a hint shop with, I think it was the 10 rupee hint, which told you that the location of the ladder was in level 2. Oddly enough, at the same time that you were in level 2, though again, with what you had in level 2, I don't think any of us would have stayed. Like, unless we knew what that other item was and that we would need it, most of us are leaving level 2 the moment you get the wand and the Triforce, and then, or even not even the Triforce, and you just come back later.
Yeah, I think I've seen enough whiz ropes for one lifetime.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep. I mean, wait until you guys make it out of the Rookie Rumble and start playing Consternation Seeds and they show up on the overworld.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't tell you how many outside of this flag set. Anytime I see Wizrobes in the overworld, it's like, yeah, you're not in dungeons, but why am I dying so much?
Right. I understand that one.
Yeah, I might as well just find a therapist now if I'm gonna keep playing those flags.
Oh, I mean, it really does, and I know it's gonna sound terrible, but or not terrible, but it's gonna sound like I'm just feeding you a line of BS, but it really does get a little bit easier. Again, you're still relatively new to the randomizer, but your combat's already at a level where if you pick up a little more knowledge about like which rooms can drop, things like in what level and things like that, you're really gonna have a lot easier time than you're having right now. And I mean, you've got the hard part down. The combat is usually what stops most people, is because you're just like, really? How in the world am I supposed to do this with the resources I have? And you were taking out rooms on Green Tunic that I would have run away from. Like, and I've been playing this for like 6 years now.
Yeah, I have a pretty decent time in vanilla, so I guess the experience from that does help with the combat, but there's still a lot to learn. So
I mean, and that's where you're lucky. We have such an amazing community with all sorts of people who are more than willing to explain a whole bunch of really, really difficult questions, even breaking it down to this is exactly why the randomizer does this and that. And very true to the comment in chat. This was great gameplay from both of you. Again, this is another race. I'm looking at it going, really? These are rookies? Like, what is this? So I am seriously, I'm looking forward to this three-way playoff, and I just hope that I'm actually around and not working the next day so I can watch it.
I think it's going to be great. It'll be a great race.
yeah, it should be fun.
But I'll go ahead and ask. I know it's getting a little bit late depending upon where you live in the country, so I'll go ahead and ask if you guys have any final thoughts on this lovely and wonderful dumpster fire.
If I never have to see that 2 again, I will die happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some pig practice between now and that playoff.
Yeah, I just and it's another one of those things where if you had been in his vanilla room, you'd have had him. Like, no problem, because his spawn wouldn't have been Ganon. Anytime he's in a water room, in a moat room, and a couple of like weird, like, if there's a couple of situations where depending upon the direction you enter Ganon's room from, it can change his spawn. It just takes a lot of getting used to, and he's off center, and he was trying to be in the wall the entire time.
Yeah, not a fan. So at least I have a seed to work with to go in there and practice that room. So hopefully I'll learn something.
I mean, again, you've already got most of the combat down, so I'm looking forward to this three-way playoff race.
Well, GG, latebit. That was a great race.
Yep, GG's.
But all right, I want to go ahead and make sure we thank both of our runners for an awesome race. This was a lot of fun to watch. I want to thank Violina23 for doing our tracking in the background. And of course, thank Moon for all of the wonderful quality time we've gotten to spend together today.
Absolutely, CD. Thank you for joining me in the commentators booth. Always a pleasure working with you.
Oh yeah, this is always fun. I mean, like by the end of tournament season, I'm like, okay, I need a vacation. But then a couple of months later, you're like, all right, let's do it again.
Yeah, I miss it. Let's go. And sure enough, that's exactly what's happened here. But yes, thank you. Thank you to bakudah. Thank you to latebit. Amazing race. Thank you to Violina23 as well. Great job tracking tonight. Thank you to the SpeedGaming Network for continuing to allow us to restream the races on their channels. Thank you to the viewers for sticking around. I know it's late for most of us, but thank you so much. Without you guys, we don't even get the tournament. So tomorrow on the schedule as we speak, there are 6 matches. Speed Gaming channel still up in the air for all of them, but we start at 5 p.m. with PDX Rex taking on Night Shifter. And the nightcap at 10 p.m. has Deus Ex Machina taking on the Limit Break. We're getting into the nitty-gritty here in the group stage. Make sure you stay tuned for all the rest. CD, I'll leave you with the last word of the night.
Well, I'll just say sleep well, everybody, and have a great night.
Can I please have a rupee?
No.
No.